Welcome to Papa John's World. Here's my DIY bundler I built. There's videos on the build and explaining stuff that I did. You should watch them. It's pretty interesting, I think. And Grandma said I'm not very good at stacking the bundle, so we're going to do something about that today. But some of the stuff that I really like about this bundler, and I've only made about 15 bundles with it so far, 1/2 of one face cord, is you can get close to it to lift the bundle out. 9 inches up is 1 cubic foot, 12 inches up is 1.3 cubic feet. And our bundles that we sell at our house are 1.3 cubic feet. They're pretty heavy, but this allows you to get a hold of them and get them out easier, I think, than trying to reach over a framework of some kind. The other thing I like about this is with some of them, they complain they'll stop and the counterweight takes them right to there. This one doesn't. You can stop it just with a little practice in the foot pedal. When it's coming up about right here, you let off the foot pedal, momentum carries it to about right there, and then it stays. It doesn't move. There's no real slack in this at all. It's just a machined, very close tolerance sleeve, a steel sleeve over a steel shaft. We'll see what its longevity will turn out to be, but the bearings in this place, if you had bearings right here, it would roll right back up. I think the electric motor has a little bit to help hold that with the belt. Seems to work. This one goes a little faster than most other bundlers, which I think now that I get the tape or shrink wrap or film, or this is cast 80 mil, and so when I run the bundler, I just pull it over to this side and step on it, because this thing cooks, it moves, it wraps the bundle. So I really like that part of it. But Grandma says I don't stack these good enough, not tight enough, not too much airspace and stuff. Probably not. I'm not as patient as she is. So today we're gonna try to make a box so we can auto load the bundler. Grandma can stack on this side, because we always work in pairs, because we do firewood mainly for exercise, and gives us something to do that, I mean, I'd rather get paid than going to the gym. So I make a little bit of money. We're not going to ever get rich doing firewood, but we're going to make a little bit of money. And the way we're going to do it, we're going to look at every step that we do, and we're going to try to increase our efficiency, which we've done to quite a bit. But one thing that would make this a little faster to bundle is if she loaded the bundles and we could just drop them in, drop the form right out the bottom, and then I can wrap the bundle and take it out, and I can lift them for her and put them in and stuff. I try to do the harder work so she don't have to, but you can't hardly slow her down. So today we're gonna cut this little piece of steel right here. We're gonna cut 2 inches and leave 2, and cut 2 and leave 1/2 on each end, and it's called a poor man's break. And then we're going to bend it and weld it back together and grind it off. Then this just gets cut off. So that's the 2 pieces. Maybe I'll make a little fancier handle, little pipe handle, a little pipe bender that works pretty good for that. So right now, we're just going to weld these little gaps up do the wire machine down pretty low and just do a downhill pass, and that'll firm that up, and it'll warp out a little bit, but not too bad. Let's do that real quick. This is a rigid pipe bender, and we're going to bend some of this tubing with it. There we go. Let's bend that to a 90. You have to put a square on it to get them just perfect. Now we'll do 2 3/4 inches, so we'll do 2 3/4 on this end too. Okay, now we'll bend the other one. So what's nice about this, you can repeat what you do pretty accurately. That's our auto loader. Now I'm going to take a flapper wheel on a grinder, and I'm going to go outside because I don't like the dust the flapper wheel makes. I don't like breathing that. Well, let's see if this will remotely work. Well, maybe Grandma's right. Maybe I ain't very good at it. Let's see how it works. Well, I think that was somewhat of a success. Be ready to get out of the way. Oh, that's a nice bundle. Not too much space. Little auto loader was a success. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. That's really for 2 people when we're bundling. For one, it's just as easy for me to stack it in there like that. I might turn the bundler around and get closer. For our wood that's at our roadside stand, I like to put a couple of bigger ones in each bundle. So thanks for watching Papa John's World. Please subscribe and share it with other firewood people. And don't go in debt to buy stuff. Just build it. Build what you need. Look at your operation. Say, this is where I'm spending a lot of time. I need to speed that up and figure out how to do it. I think Grandma and I are about maximum for our efficiency. If we wanted to go one step further, it would be another box store splitter with a 4-way wedge and a conveyor, where we both split into a conveyor and it piled the wood. But I think I'm happy doing it the way we're doing it because I like to see it stacked, and I kind of have a good idea how much I have. And it's good exercise. Well, it's working really good, and Grandma wants to name it Bundlerooski. I guess that would be okay. We'll let her say it. I don't want to say it. Bundlerooski.